as you can see, guys, we are at Willow Springs Raceway this weekend. We are here for a drift competition. Saturday is practice, Sunday is competition. So today is Saturday. So today's all about just getting comfortable in the car and just seeing how we do. Now, if you have noticed, and by the last video, you can tell that we have the 370, not the 350. I want to explain that a little bit because my reason being is this layout, I feel, can really favor having a car that is not too fast and is a car that is more based on momentum and not just a bunch of horsepower to get you out of situations. There are a bunch of Pro-Am cars, Pro-Spec cars that are here. We are the slowest car and the most stock. For those who don't know, our 370Z is a stock motor just with YSFAB and angle. So it's just a friendly, fun competition this weekend. I'm really excited to see how we do. We've been driving a lot recently, so I think we're gonna do pretty well. This morning, we've already had practice. We've been driving for a few hours, and since this is the first time I've been driving this car, it has a cage, which obviously adds protection, but also adds a ton of chassis rigidity. And right now, we're just playing with tire pressures and suspension setup because at the moment, the car is way too gripped up, so we've been kind of switching some tire pressures around this morning, considering adjusting toe. We've been adjusting rear shocks and stuff like that. So we're making some fine adjustments. We're gonna go back out today and just really focus on our lead line and just getting comfortable and having fun. That's our main thing here. So whenever I come to these competitions, I get so wrapped up into being competitive and trying to win that it ruins all of the fun. Like, I literally don't enjoy it. So I'm really trying to just not worry about any of that. Just have a good time. Let's just get some competition practice under our belt and let's have a good weekend. On our first practice lap going back out, I was falling behind someone. There was like a pretty big gap in the chase just to be safe. He ended up touching one of the walls on the outer zone 3. I think got a little bit too deep. And when he went into the wall, his wheel exploded and it kicked up a bunch of rocks or something, and literally a boulder landed on my windshield. You can't technically drive if you have a shattered windshield in case it crashes and the glass gets all over the driver. So
whatever it is,
one, if we can't get a glass replacement by tomorrow, we can't drive in general. Two, they said we can put some clear tape over it now as like a band-aid for today, so we're just gonna have to drive through the broken glass. And yeah, that's quite an interesting hand we done Scott dealt. So we got some people helping out. We're gonna try to get some tape on the glass and hopefully we can get this fixed, and fingers crossed we can get a new windshield by tomorrow.
But you can get it though?
Every one of us has experienced a situation where you unexpectedly get hit with a big expense or bill. And when that happens, it usually feels like the world is ending on us and you don't know what you're supposed to do. Well, the answer is Upstart, and they can help you. Upstart has helped over 1.8 million people to financial freedom. Upstart has personal loans that can help you pay down those high interest debts. And it's all done online with easy and understandable payment terms. Whether it's paying off credit cards or consolidating high interest debt or even funding personal expenses, aka things like you see here in the garage, Upstart can help you get one fixed monthly payment with a clear payoff date. Upstart knows that you are more than just your credit score, which is why they look at more than just your credit score. They'll consider other factors like your employment history, your income, and other information provided in the loan to find you a smarter rate. You can even check your rate within minutes for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. So don't wait and check your rate today by going to upstart.com/TJ Hunt. Once again, that's upstart.com/TJ Hunt, or just click the links down below in the description. Thank you so much to Upstart for sponsoring today's video and for helping all of us to financial freedom. And now let's get back to today's video. so definitely turning the day around. Mickey and I are talking every single run, and he's giving me fine little adjustments. We're just working step by step, so we're really focusing on getting that first outer zone on entry because no one's really hitting it. So we're really slow on the track. We're the slowest car here. We know we're really slow. So one thing we're trying to do to mitigate how slow we are is rather than just going in straight, throwing in e-brake and just chucking it, I'm actually going with a little bit of feint. I'm actually not even really using that much e-brake. I'm just kind of like tapping it, and I'm just getting the momentum of the car. And it's allowing me to like spring out of outer zone 1 and really go out to outer zone 2. So my main focus right now is going in outer zone 2. It's towards that wall. It's in my opinion, it's the scariest part of the track. So it's just like getting comfortable and not having to like brake check so much. But I feel great. The confidence is there. I feel like we kind of have a good flow. This morning we were just battling like setup and all this stuff. Right now, fingers crossed, we're just jamming and we're just really getting a lot of good progress. So feeling really good. I'm getting really tired, so we're gonna go and just try to just nail, I don't know, 5.4 perfect laps, and we'll probably call it for today and get this windshield replaced. Practice for today, and I always like to walk the track as much as physically possible because it really helps being able to drive the line. And from the feedback we've gotten from our team, from everyone that we have, is 95% of people are just not driving the line. So when they go to qualify, they're just going to miss the points. So being that I'm at a disadvantage of power, I'm really focusing on hitting the line. So I'm just coming out here again today. I'm just doing a little bit of homework, let today sink in, and really try to absorb it. And we should be pretty prepared coming into tomorrow. There's a lot of cars that are 700 horsepower. And this is when some of you guys are gonna be like, geez, why did you not bring the JZ? Every time we take it out, there's one issue that just always breaks. So this time I was like, you know what, like, we're just going out for fun. Let's bring the 370. We drove more than anyone today. We'll just see how it goes. It's all about fun. So we'll see.
Sunday, we just got to the track. TJ's at the driver's meeting right now. So me and the boys here, topped off the car, check the tire pressures, wipe her down, make her look clean. Basically getting her race ready so that we can hit practice at 9 o'clock. So we got everything set up, we got the tires set up, we checked all the little, and let's get it today.
Feeling good, got a good night's sleep, good breakfast. TJ's mind's in a good place, so we're gonna have a good day today.
We just got back from the driver's meeting. We're going into our practice today before the competition. Now, my biggest thing that I'm focusing on is I'm not treating it like a competition. I'm just treating it like it's just really good driving practice, and we're just gonna try to just have fun with it and throw down the same quality lines, if not better, than what we did yesterday. And we're just gonna practice that once or twice during practice, come back in, chill, and get ready for qualifying.
Yeah, so on the last run was the first run that we actually tried to do like a follow, an actual follow. We've really been focusing on our qualifying line. That was our first real go at an actual follow. And the driver we went against has been pretty consistent today, but unfortunately on that one he spun. TJ was actually very happy with it because he learned a couple things during the process. So we're gonna go ahead and give a close run against the next car as well, see what we can learn. And it should be noted that the car we're gonna go against next is an ex-champion FD Pro car, so it's very fast. It's not the same driver as the Pro car, but we're gonna see what we can do.
You should have heard me on the call.
Yeah, I heard you. I still can't hear out of my right ear. You were screaming so loud.
Yeah, I just want to like talk about that moment really quick. That car that we did the follow with, the red, white, and blue E46, that is a pro spec car.
That car won a championship 4 years ago.
It is fast as so just to be able to have a practice with him at the end of the day when he was pushing, and I was like, okay, we're gonna sacrifice our line, but we're just gonna try to suck up on his door. This came a little too straight through the initial transition, but you know, that was like my first time doing it with like the fastest car on track. And the fact that I could stick it to his door the whole second time, oh my God, that was such a good feeling. So, driver mod right there, dude. 290 horsepower.
Good on you, bud.
Yeah, that felt so
Sacrifice
good.
some line for some proximity.
Yeah, dude, I had to. They got me off the outer zone 1. And I just have to like dive bomb outer zone 2.
I'm praising you for it. I was like, damn, he's holding on, man. Let's go.
So that's the energy right there. I mean, dude, we just did like 10 laps on these tires. 12 laps. That's the energy we need going into competition. And that was the confidence boost I needed going into tandem and be like, doesn't matter who I'm going against, doesn't matter how fast they are, I just gotta let them be okay with them, gap me on the original, and just like dive bombing that second outer zone. That's what we needed right there. I feel really good.
TJ is driving like a freaking machine. Kev got me some twin snakes.
Mickey's, whenever you guys, if you ever come to like a meet and greet, or if you ever come to like any event where you know Mickey's gonna be there, bring him a bag of twin snakes.
Ooh, look at him.
You'll
Sweet and sour,
you'll
baby.
see him light up like a Christmas tree.
Sweet and sour.
It's a second bag. Yeah, the bag yesterday.
Oh, he's just killing the snakes.
Kev got me this morning.
Wow.
They're good for you too, they're healthy. Keep that man figure going. Gotta keep a dad bod.
Dad bod always. So we just gotta loose up, know those zones in qualifying, and then maybe grip a little bit up when we do tandems, if anything.
Fine. We're not changing shit. Fucking good.
Alright.
Your car's set. Drive the wheels off of it.
Woo!
All right, well, we're on to qualifying here. There's only 18 cars qualifying for 16 positions, so and I've already seen a couple zeros happen in the first couple guys that have gone, so everybody gets 2 chances to make a qualifying pass. Almost everyone's gonna make it into tandem battles, which is really cool. A lot less pressure on the drivers, so we're just hoping TJ can put down a really nice clean run here and get a nice score, and then we'll try to make it better.
They just started qualifying. TJ already did his first lap. In my opinion, it was so gangster. Sean? Gangster. It was real gangster.
Perfect.
It was money. It was probably one of the best laps he did all day. Just gotta wait and see how the rest of these guys match up. But we still have one more lap of qualifying to see if he can do a little better. But he hit all the zones, he filled them. The only thing is like the speed compared to the other cars is not as fast. So we'll have to see what we can do to catch up to some of these faster cars. But I think we did really well for that first round of qualifying. TJ's real hyped. He's real hyped. We're about to go down there and see how he is, and then prepare for qualifying round number 2.
We scored a 75, and the car before me scored an 83. Apparently those are the only 2 scores that are, I don't know if that's true, but it says those are the only 2 out of the 13 drivers who put down a score. That can't be correct. Either way, that was a solid run. Now we're gonna go back out there for our second qualifying lap. They're gonna take the best of the 2 scores. I'm gonna try to get angry. I'm gonna try to push harder than I have done the whole entire time. If we can score higher, sweet. If we spin, doesn't matter. If we don't score as high, it doesn't matter. We already got a good, solid number. So let's just go see if we can beat our own score. Yeah. That's my pump up. That's my hype man right there.
He needs a good long charge. Dude, you got this. You can push their door in with your eyes closed. You're driving a Z. It might as well be a video game because the car's so easy to drive. You can drive this car in your sleep. Do a good lead run because whoever you're going against is probably going to their lead run. And then do a mediocre chase and you'll probably win.
That's what I needed.
That's all you need.
That's what I needed.
You just need to do a good lead. I'm watching a live stream of a Pro-Am and every person right now is their lead run and losing because of it. It doesn't matter how gangster your chase is, if your lead sucks, you're
Yeah.
needs to go.
All right, I'll do that. Thanks, Dad.
You got this.
Damn, you gotta see, bro.
Thank you. Bye. So they finished. That's it. We're on round 2 now.
Yeah, I think you might get up there.
Actual. Done.
7 people.
7 people are just. I mean, Adam even said it. Everyone just spins.
6 people got here.
Cool. Let's beat that score. We just finished qualifying 2. Tried to throw down harder. I felt like I had way more commitment leaving zone 2. Like my foot, I think if you watch that clip back, you should hear it banging limiter more than first time. That was just, I thought they wanted maybe more full commitment. I tried to give it to him, he scored the same thing. 75 still the same score. I think now we're in 4th. It could potentially be 5 or 6 at this point, doesn't matter. It's just getting focused on tandems, and just like Adam said on the phone, 90% of everyone is just going to screw up on their lead run, so it's just focusing on our chase. We're consistent, so let's just make it happen. Alright, so we just got our bracket. We are going against a blue S15, probably the 2nd or 3rd fastest guy out there today. I really feel if we can get through, this is probably, if I was looking at the bracket, I would say he'd probably be one of the more difficult ones out of this whole entire bracket. So my mindset is we'll give it all we got, we'll be consistent, we'll just run our line, and if we can get through this battle, I think it will look really good for us for the rest of the competition. So just really not trying to overthink it. Just treat it like any other day. Treat it like I'm at Adams and I'm drifting with all the Connecticut boys. That's what I'm trying to think. So go and do it with a calm mind and get the result we want.
Yeah, he went before the hands even went down. He went before we went, and we were jumping the line, and we let him know that, and he tried to combat it. It's like, we're trying to be courteous and let him know we're going to jump because we're slow, so we don't f the entry up, and he jumped it anyway.
Judges, we have a protest.
They said one more time anyway, so.
That's what the judges say.
I just want to make sure we're doing the right thing.
We confirmed that he jumped.
Okay, I don't want to cause any problems.
Well, in your protesting, we're going to make some decision.
Okay.
Is this an official protest?
Oh, that's one more time.
Apparently, the lead driver that TJ was chasing jumped the gun, so he went before he was supposed to go. So I believe they went up and ended up having a one more time, which is great for us. He wasn't too happy that they called him on that. But we just got luck on our side a little bit, and so we can get a second chance at this chase run here.
it's super hard not to be extremely frustrated with how the result of today went. I think that's mainly why I ended the clip here and not at the track, just because I really tell myself, don't get competitive, don't, just treat it and have fun, but I'm like naturally such a competitive human, and oftentimes that's my own like worst enemy. And I almost don't even want to like upload this video, just because like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, not embarrassing, but like, I just know I can do so much better. And I guess it's just luck of the draw that we got paired up with, you know, the fastest guy, one of the fastest guys. There's like 3 cars that are just like 500, 600 horsepower. And it's just when it's like, well, you guys are probably like, T, you should have brought the other car. But again, the idea was just to have fun and focus on fundamentals, and we were able to throw down really great lead runs, really good qualifying. We were 3rd place was a 76. We got a 75. So, you know, all things considered, we drove really well. But man, to see yourself like making your to like, I thought we were gonna make it all the way to the end once we got to top 16, and we had like a weird like one more time, but they didn't one more time it. They just like made me repeat my chase lap. Like it was. You know, hindsight is 20/20, but I guess I wanted to end the video with great disappointment, but at least leave off with, we're gonna take what we learned and we're gonna take the experience and we're gonna put that in our back pocket. We're gonna use those learning experiences to sharpen our tools to make them even greater for the next time. And although, again, this is the 3rd or 4th competition that is not the result I wanted, I want to win. I want to win bad. So this is a great, I guess, point to use the term keep moving forward. This is a great example. We're going to accept what happened, really bummer, but we're just gonna collect all the information and apply it to the next one and just keep moving forward. I guess that's how we're gonna end today's video. So let this show that it's not always a win. It's not always great. Sometimes there's big challenges and major frustrations and you just wanna punch a hole in the wall. But it only makes you stronger. So ending off with that note, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment down below, leave some feedback. Your guys' feedback is so important. And if you enjoy this type of video, please let it be known down below and support the video with a thumbs up, because it really helps out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out and keep moving forward.